how do we do it? How do we bring that quietude into the busy doings of everyday life? How do we maintain it? Well, number one, start your day with it. Before any of the chaos has erupted, spend even a moment. It could be 2 seconds, or it could be 5 minutes, or 20. It doesn't really matter. You do what's comfortable, but also whatever is just enough to return to it for a moment, to be reminded of it, so that you have that baseline to bring with you into the day. I hope I've been encouraging in that. And once we've found it, once we've tasted it even a little, then we have something to compare. We have a control sample, a marker, that contrast that we can return to. Once we've found it, we have to practice. It's the very definition of mindfulness, that we have to be mindful when we meet the craziness of what's in front of our nose, whether it's our families or our jobs or something else entirely. We have to be able to remember what that quiet, peaceful, centered feeling is like, what that presence is like. We have to return to it. We have to practice. We have to be mindful about turning towards it over and over and over and over. So of course, we do still first have to find it and know it in the first place. It gives us a beacon to turn towards then, and then we can practice turning over time. One of the sweetest ways of being able to practice and to touch it is to share it with someone else. To bring that quietude into some situation or to some person. And it doesn't necessarily even require words at all, but to share it with them in such a way that it touches them, even on a level that they may themselves not fully be aware of, fully conscious of. Although sometimes they may be quite aware of it too, and appreciate the peacefulness of it. What that does is reinforce it within yourself. So anytime you can bring that to another person, be rest assured that not only is that a gift to them, it is wholly and thoroughly a gift to yourself as well. And another beautiful way in which this as a practice can take root in you and to flower and blossom. And let's do keep in mind that no one is perfect. This is not something you'll do perfectly. There'll be ways and times in which you'll lose it. And then the greatest practice of all becomes bringing that peace, kindness to yourself. Nothing will shatter that peace more than attack. If you are attacking someone else in any way, subtly or overtly, it will not be there. It cannot be. And if you are attacking yourself, it will be gone. It cannot be. And so in those moments of imperfection, when one loses it, the task becomes not to struggle and say, how can I claw my way back to it? That's the old way. I'm sure you'll recognize that. It's the way it's been done 1,000, 1,000,000 times. The internal beatings begin. You messed it up. No. Where the rubber meets the road on this one is to have a completely different experience by doing completely the opposite of what's been so in the past. And it is kind, and it is gentle, and it is loving, and it is towards yourself. And it says something more like, you lost it. Well, I guess we'll just have to try again. This too shall pass. One need not judge this harshly. One can just be forgiving towards oneself for having been imperfect for a million different reasons. Some of them near, some of them far, some of them with you for a very long time, some of them not. It doesn't matter. It's an opportunity to bring that peace and bring that stillness to your own heart by very gently saying, oh, I see. No one's perfect. You may feel like you've erred, but this is utterly and completely forgivable in a way that doesn't remove you from being utterly and totally worthy from the greatest love you could possibly fathom. So that even in the midst of your imperfection, that lovingness remains. And just imagine what it might be like to then turn your gaze back to the world with all its craziness, with that same level of peacefulness, kindness, and lovingness that you've just afforded yourself. Then it just makes sense. Amen to that. No one's perfect. No one will do this perfectly. But you give it your best shot. And that'll show you the way. Unequivocally. It will show the tremendous, tremendous contrast there is between that way and the old way. And with that contrast, it will be nearly impossible to keep your mind and your heart from wanting to go down the way that actually works. And along that way, perhaps we'll even see each other. Here's walking in spirit as we all go together towards home. Peace be with you, my friends.